Hello and welcome to my presentation on Unit 7, the Human Nutrition and Digestive System. My name is Joyce Asiedu. In this presentation, I'll be discussing the structure and functions of the main and accessory organs that form the digestive system, a brief explanation of chemical and mechanical digestion, taking two specified name enzymes into consideration, emphasizing on their optimum conditions required for their performance, what substrates and products are released in the process. Finally, I will discuss a balanced diet and constituent food groups of a balanced diet, sources and functions. The digestive system is made up of gastrointestinal tracts and major accessory organs, which are the liver, the gallbladder, and the pancreas. So the gastrointestinal tract is made up of the mouth, the esophagus, the stomach, the small intestines, the large intestines, the rectum, and the anus. And the accessory organs is made up of the liver, the gallbladder, and the pancreas. The process of digestion begins in the mouth, which is made up of the tongue and the three salivary glands. The teeth chew food, performing mechanical breakdown through mastication. As food is chewed, the salivary glands secrete saliva, which is made up of water, mineral salts, and an enzyme called amylase that initiates the digestion of starchy foods. The tongue then uses mastication to mix the food with the saliva to form a mass called bolus to be swallowed into the pharynx. The pharynx constricts and pushes food over to the epiglottis and into the esophagus. The esophagus connects the pharynx through the diaphragm into the stomach. It uses peristalsis to push the food into the stomach. We will be looking at the accessory organs as it functions will make us understand the uses of the other digestive system. So the accessory organ is made up of the liver, the gallbladder, and the pancreas. The liver secretes bile, a yellowish alkaline, which is made up of mainly water, salt, cholesterol, and pigment bilirubin. The bile leaves the liver through the bile ducts into the gallbladder and is stored. The gallbladder stores bile, which helps to digest fat. It's connected to the other parts of the digestive system through a series of ducts called biliary tracts, which carries the bile from the liver to the duodenum. The pancreas produces enzyme during digestion and hormones to regulate sugar levels in the blood. The enzyme called pancreatic juice, which breaks down sugars, proteins, and fats into starch during digestion. We are going to continue with the rest of the digestive system, which is the stomach, the small and the large intestine. So the stomach stores food. So this is the stomach. The stomach stores food and helps food to digest further. It secretes acid that destroys bacteria and gives the enzyme the required pH to break down food into smaller sizes. The stomach muscles contract periodically, churning food to enhance further digestion. The small intestine is divided into three segments. It's made up of duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. It absorbs useful digestive nutrients through the walls of the villi into the bloodstream so that it can be used by the body. The large intestine is made up of ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, and the sigmoid. The main function is to absorb water and electrolyte, formation and storage of feces, and fermentation of indigestible food matter by bacteria, and changes the waste from liquid into feces, which is stored in the rectum and helps to pass all the waste materials out of the body through the anus. We will be looking at mechanical and chemical digestion. So, mechanical digestion is a process where food does not change where food doesn't change chemically but changes physically. So it's rather what happens in mechanical digestion is food breaks down into smaller particles to increase the surface area. The process starts in the mouth, where the teeth break down food into digestible pieces by mastication. The involuntary contraction of muscles within the esophagus, churning of food in the stomach by peristalsis, and segmentation in the small intestines are all mechanical processes that occurs during digestion. Whereas chemical digestion is when food is broken down into smaller digestible parts through using chemicals and secretions from other parts of the body. We will be having a look again at the digestive enzymes on this slide. So, enzymes are proteins. What are enzymes? Enzymes are proteins that act as a catalyst to speed up chemical reactions in our bodies. They either build up or break down complex molecules into smaller substances. They have optimum condition, which is a measure of temperature and pH within which they can best operate. For an enzyme to perform its function properly, it needs the right conditions like temperature, ideal temperature, and pH to work effectively. Temperature is when the enzymes work best with the body temperature is normal, about 36.6 degrees. As temperature increases, enzyme reaction increases. If the temperature increases, the enzyme will break down, and if the body temperature is too cold, the enzyme will not function. The pH balance within the body, the pH balance within the human body also determines how well enzymes will function. A low pH is acidic and a high pH is alkaline. The specific enzymes I will be taking into consideration or will be discussing is lactase and amylase. So lactase is a digestive enzyme which is commonly secreted from the lining of the small intestines, and its role is to break down lactose, which is a sugar found within dairy products. During the breakdown process, lactase breaks down lactose into smaller molecules known as glucose and galactose, so they can further digest it. Lactase has an optimum pH range which is between 2 and 7, and 6 is the optimum level within which it functions best. Whereas pepsin is one of the main digestive enzymes within the body, and its purpose is to act on the protein as a substrate and break down chemical bond in protein to form smaller proteins called polypeptides and amino acids. The pH for pepsin ranges from 1.5 to 1.6. The last part of the slide is the constituents of the food groups of a balanced diet. So what is a balanced diet? A balanced diet is the one that contains all the essential nutrients such as carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, and these are macronutrients, fiber, water, as well as vitamins and minerals. It is incorporated into a range of food. It is incorporated into a range of food in the correct proportion from all the food groups. What is a food group? So a food group is a selection of food with nutritional properties categorized into groups. There are 5 main food groups, which are fruits and vegetables as seen on the diagram. So these are fruits and vegetables. These are carbohydrates. These are oils and spreads. These are dairy products, and these are proteins. So as seen in the pictures, the different types of fruits and vegetables, when you consume in smaller proportions, forms a healthy diet. Fruits such as bananas, apples, and broccoli are high in content and low in calorie. They are very colorful and supply good minerals and vitamins and boost immune system. Deficiency of fruits and vegetables causes constipation and irritable bowel syndrome. Carbohydrates are found in both healthy and unhealthy foods such as bread, potatoes, rice, spaghetti, cereal, and fruits. The function of carbohydrate is to break down glucose, which is the main source to provide energy for food, tissues, and organs. Protein is a source of meat, fish, dairy, lentils, eggs, and beans. They provide a good source of protein, iron, zinc, source of fiber, which is important to boost the immune system. And deficiency of protein causes low growth and weaken immune system. Healthy fats and oils are found in oils and spreads, and we need small amounts and organs. We need small amounts to absorb certain vitamins and help us to grow. This food group must be consumed in small amounts. Dairy is found in milk and cheese, and it's a source of proteins, vitamins, minerals, including calcium, which is healthy for bones and teeth. In addition to the 5 main groups, water and fiber plays an important role in keeping the digestive system healthy. Thank you.